And a warm welcome to Turf Moor for another massive test in Burnley's Champions League credentials. It's the quarter-finals. This is where it gets really tough now. If Barcelona was tough, then the current European champions will be even tougher for the Clarets tonight. Burnley packed out. Not a spare seat in the house at Turf Moor. And what an atmosphere for this European Cup quarter-final. The Galacticos are in East Lancashire. And this fella here could be a big night for him. He's one of two changes to this Burnley team. The other being the inclusion of Will Hughes in place of David Jones. He drops to the bench, so too does John O'Shea. Eric Dyer, as I say, replaces him as well. Apart from that, the same lineup that took on Southampton and beat them handsomely 5-1. Now let's have a look at that Real Madrid side, shall we? Plenty of international players in there. One to look out for, obviously, is Gareth Bale. No Ronaldo, but the defence could be suspect with Ramos and Pepe. But Aguero and Benzema are from two, that's got to be feared. So Sanverts will start tonight on the bench, but we know what he's capable of. 15 goals in the league this season. And there's Jesse, number 20, and Sergio Ramos, the centre-back. Could be a tough time against Ings and Kane. And Mr. Calambo of Italy, I think I got that right. Just about, is the man in charge. He's from Italy, and Real Madrid in those famous all-white strip. We'll get this first half underway. Now we'll attack the Jimmy McElroy stand. He's in amongst the crowd tonight. He was present when they last played in this competition back in 60-61. They got to the quarter-finals then, and the current team have repeated that tremendous achievement, although they've had to play rather a lot more games to get here. And nearly crossing towards Harry Kane, no doubt. Finally important that Burnley do beat Real Madrid here tonight, and it really sets them up for the second leg. As Kane tries to take that on, he was onside there, but very hard to say whether he would have been offside or not, and he had chosen to go further forward. Ken has won the ball back terrifically well. Ings gets it out of his feet and finds Vasilius in supreme form there. Only save for the Real Madrid goalkeeper captain. Of course, there's one player that we really do need to watch here, and that's Gareth Bale. Of course, Real Madrid are wanted a pretty penny when he moved from Tottenham for all that money, £85 million. And this guy on the ball here, Danny Ings, he'll be worth a few bob now after this goal scoring next fight. And another one for his scrapbook. A terrific start for the Clarets with a quarter of an hour gone. And Ings broke away from Pepe and the back four. And left Casillas for dead. Beautiful finish, deadly finish. And Burnley have made the best possible start to this Champions League quarter-final and lead the holders by a goal to nil. 16 minutes gone. What a start for the Clarets. Well, they certainly went, well, we all thought tonight maybe a one step too far maybe for the Clarets, considering the class of opposition they're up against. Well, they had a terrific two legs against Barcelona, and they're having another terrific two legs against Real Madrid. And if they are going to win Europe's greatest club competition, well, they're going about it the very hardest of ways, so we see, and the toughest of ways, because they're having two tough tests here. And they're going to have to knock the two big Spanish sides out. There's still Bayern Munich and one or two others in the draw, and there's a player down injured there that could be a concern for the Clarets. And it's the top scorer there, and that is a real blow for Burnley. Danny Ings is out. So unfortunately for the Clarets, we've lost Danny Ings. And it was an elbow there by Pepe. And if the referee had seen that, when there may have been a little bit of a case there for penalties. But poor Danny Ings now taken out of the game by a bit of stupidity there by Pepe, which fortunately for him wasn't seen by the referee from Italy, because if he had, then he may have been in trouble. First of all, to put Ings out of the game like that was disgraceful enough, and then the elbow on top of that, that's worthy of at least a red card. Here's Trippier now running at that Real Madrid defence. Oh! Well, he almost nicked the goalkeeper there. Oh, that'd have been an inch lower. Well, you just have to wonder. We've had half an hour gone, barely a goal up, but they've lost their top scorer for this season, which is a real blow for them. Will Hughes to take the Clarets corner. Good curling one there. Shaka was near to it, but it's only as far as Trippier. Now, this guy can run and run and run. Now, what about a good cross? Can he stand one up there? Harry Kane was in there, but he just couldn't control it. Whistle's gone. Free kick to Real Madrid. Wins obviously off there with an injury. This was the goal that separates the sides. Lightning actually started quite well for him then, and then Pepe rather unfortunately put him stupidly out of the game. We just hope that isn't a game changer from Burnley's point of view, because I think good value for this one goal lead. Here's Ward-Prowse. Hughes. And a tremendous burst by Will Hughes! Should have been two. Went right through, the goalkeeper beaten, and then just pulled the shot wide. The Turf Moor is absolutely buzzing. There's an atmosphere to beat no other. Surely around Europe tonight. Good header one, but it's to me once again. What great cup football we're seeing here tonight. And that's a wonderful ball through. And now can Vokes finish it off now. He's round the keeper. 2-0. And the substitute has made it 2. Tony Cruz can't believe it. And here we come Burnley. Great ball through to Sam Vokes. And he absolutely tormented Casillas that way, this way and that. And the finish went to the back end of that for 2-0. What a night in East Lancashire. And this result may well send shockwaves through Europe. Just like the night in Barcelona when they absolutely destroyed Barcelona. Well, they're doing exactly the same to Real Madrid. Well, Burnley, when it comes to the big games, do like to turn it on. They haven't actually lost incidentally at Turf Moor. Their defeats this season have more or less come on the road. They lost to Chelsea. They've only lost twice in the league. That was to Manchester City and Chelsea on the road. At Turf Moor, a completely different proposition, as Barcelona found out to their cost in the second leg in the last 16. And a penalty given! A clear foul there. The Italian referee had no doubts at all. Yellow card for Pepe. He can complain all he wants, Pepe, but that's a penalty. Kane was through, he was going away from goal, so the referee was right to book him. Some people may argue that might have been a sending off, but he was just going away from goal slightly, which may have just saved his bacon. And the man who's going to take it is Will Hughes. The man they got from Derby County at the start of the season, £6.5 million he cost. And a responsibility now to put the Claras 3 up in what's a big night for them in Europe. And he's there! 3-0! Will Hughes with a superb penalty kick. And what a 45 minutes the Claras have had. The European champions have come to Lancashire and have been absolutely ripped to shreds, just like Barcelona were in the last round. And that is the coolest penalty you'll see in Europe this season. Will Hughes returning from injury tonight. Well, he's returned with a bang. And that's right in the corner. 3-0. Well, Turf Moor has not known nights like it for a long, long time. The European champions absolutely been outfought, outclassed, and more or less outplayed. And there's the half-time whistle. So goals from Ings, Vokes and Hughes from the penalty spot. Give Burnley a half-time lead. Ings had to go out for a nasty injury when Vokes replaced him. But Real Madrid being outplayed here and trailed by 3 goals to 0 at half-time. And we'll be back with the second half. And a warm welcome back to Turf Moor, just to bring you up to date with another quarter-final that's taking place in Germany tonight. And it's an all-German affair, this one. And it's Borussia Dortmund who lead by a goal to 0 over in Dortmund tonight. So things going Dortmund's way in that first leg. Things certainly going Burnley's way in the second leg. The teams are back out. And Burnley lead through goals from Ings, who had to go off. And then his replacement Vokes got the second. And Will Hughes with a super third penalty to make it 3. That's really given lift off here to the Lancashire side. As Vokes tries a shot that goes wide of the goal. That's Will Hughes. This is the penalty again. We'll have another look how the coolest he was. And his left-footed penalty because the goalkeeper never even moved. Well, Real Madrid, well, they need to find a away goal from somewhere here, because if they don't, they'll have to do it the hard way at the Bernabeu. Well, Prowse has just picked up a slight knock there. I was just debating whether to just take him off. I think with bigger games coming up as well. Well, I say bigger games. I say with more important games coming up, but still involved in the other competitions. David Jones can easily do a job in that middle of the midfield. I think now the mission for Burnley this second half is just to make sure they don't concede one and give Real Madrid that little bit of glimmer of hope. Because a 3-goal buffer at least to take to the Bernabeu for the second leg would be a huge achievement. As you can see there, Ward-Prowse limping off there, trying to run it off. I think it's a wise move because you can get Ward-Prowse fit for the league games as well. Remember, they've already won the League Cup. They need to battle hard in the league. They're in the Cup semi-final as well. And if they can keep a clean sheet, they're well on the way to at least a European semi-final. And they've never achieved that before. On to go! Well, Madrid have snatched one, and it's 3-1. Benzema, the man who's got it. And despite Tom Eaton's best efforts, it's 3-1. Good save there, but Benzema was left free to freshen the rebound. He was out of his goal, could do little about it after he saved the initial effort. So Madrid have an away goal, which is exactly what Burnley didn't really want to happen, really. Goal number 6 in Europe this season for Karim Benzema. 3-1. And Real Madrid have a foothold again in this quarter-final. Let's go on for Toni Kroos. And off we go again. Both sides now have used 2 of the 3 substitutes, I think. Real Madrid have used the first one, I think. 3 goes down anyway. Well, the 3-1 down. Jones goes sliding forward now to make it 4-1. And a tremendous bit of goalkeeping there by Iker Casillas. Needed to be an important save from the Real Madrid captain. I think he might have tipped that under the post actually. Well, used to take this latest Burnley corner on the far side. And a header off the line. And a header back again. I don't think it crossed the line. Well, it was so close for goal number 4. Header off the line. Here's Jones. Kane. Harry Kane. Over the top. Goal kick. Hit it well. Too well. "25 minutes of this first leg to play. Burnley leading by 3 goals to 1. They have conceded that away goal. They can ill afford to concede another one now. No foul. Well, wasn't tripped. Here come the European champions again. Should be this time in with a challenge. That's better for Burnley, but Pepe's there again. Oh! Townsend right through him. Referee from Italy shows the yellow card. Townsend now joins Pepe himself in being the other only recipient in this game with a yellow card. Well, this is coming off. Who's that now coming on? It looks like James Rodriguez, the top scorer in the World Cup last year. Then we got 6 goals in Colombia's super run to the quarterfinals. And they were unlucky not to go all the way and beat Brazil in that quarterfinal. Jones played the wrong ball there because well, it would have been a tough one for folks to try and catch up with that one. Well, about 11 minutes plus stoppage time to go in this first leg. And of course still looking to win the quadruple. League Cup, FA Cup and European Cup. And they're doing well tonight in Europe so far. Here's folks, a little chip back. Just couldn't find Kane. Forward now in white, and the ball comes back out to Benzema, and he was tripped, and there'll be a free kick to Real Madrid in a pretty dangerous position. Yellow card again, shackled. So Madrid here have a dangerous situation. As you can see there, Benzema was the man that went down. Was very committed there in the challenge. Going to be the left foot of Gareth Bale. We know how deadly accurate he is from set plays. He's the one that we outlined from the start that could cause the greatest threat to Burnley here tonight. Bale with a free kick, and a disappointing one from his point of view. But from a Claridge point of view, it's a good way really for them. So Bale not really fancying it on a cold night in East Lancashire. On a great European night at Turf Moor. The ball forward towards folks, but Casillas is there first, and he pokes in there with a committed challenge with the goalkeeper. Trying to charge the goalkeeper down, incidentally. Okay. Still Kane. Can he finish the job off now in grand style? Good save. Casillas has kept Iker Casillas has kept Real Madrid in this quarter-final first leg. Well, it gives Real Madrid a fighting chance when they go to the Bernabeu 2 weeks' time. Final whistle! Terrific victory for Burnley. Goals from Ings. Bugs the substitute who replaced Ings, and Phil Hughes. Benzema scored in a crucial away goal for Real Madrid, which just makes that quarter-final now with that little bit more interesting. Full time here in the first leg. Burnley 3, Real Madrid 1.